Hello.
No, that was shit.
That was shit. Yeah, don't use that, Jesse. Edit that one out. He's gonna just leave it in, that fucking idiot.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to the
No, wait, let me talk too.
Cool Boy Podcast.
Let me talk too.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me talk too.
This is the
Let me-
just the Dylan podcast. Oh
Let me talk, Dada. Dada, suck on this.
no, we're talking about the live podcast. Don't talk like a child.
Papa, suck you pee pee.
That makes my dick as shriveled as possible.
Good, that's what we wanted.
Anyways.
This is number 4. Technically number 5 if you count the time that we didn't post anything.
Yeah, well, that got fucked up, so.
This is the fourth episode and the second spookcast, but we haven't really kept it on theme for we've done spooky things.
Yeah.
So let's start out, Dylan. How was your week? Did you
Uh,
do anything for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't, because my family does not love me.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my week was pretty good.
No, yeah.
I quit my job.
Yeah. You said
and
that last
then-
podcast, but okay.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you quit.
Oh. Alright, well, recap. I quit my job. I was gonna get another one. And then they were like, hey, do you want a raise and a position at a different store? And I'm like, yeah. Cool. And, yeah, so that's how that went.
And now we won't get free Pizza Hut, because of Dylan's selfishness.
Yeah, in hindsight, I feel bad. I do feel bad, but
Yeah.
whatever.
You should be, because now I'm not getting free Pizza Hut. I can get free Domino's whenever I like.
What else did I do?
We don't
this
got
week?
stuff, Chris.
I started playing Destiny 2.
Yeah. I heard it's better now.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm playing it with Colby and Dayton
On PC?
on Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it was a little hard to get used to because I had played it on PC last. But yeah, it's not too bad. There's a lot of cool new shit. I'm playing a Titan, and they have
You would play Titan.
his super where you get a giant two-handed hammer and you just fucking spin,
Yeah.
or you can overhead slam.
I
That's
play
cool as
Warlocks
shit.
usually because they have that ability. Well, I don't know if they do anymore, but in the first one they had the ability where they die, they come back.
I don't know.
It is in the first one. I don't know if it's in the second one. That's what I'm saying. But
I don't remember that.
that's
at
a
all.
thing that I like. They blow up and they come back to life, and that's a Jesse perk. That's why my perk is in.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. That's a perk in Destiny 1.
Huh.
I know that is.
Alright.
That's always a Jesse. If that's a perk I can have in a game, I always take it. Like Death Road to Canada. What do? I blow up and come back to life.
Yeah. Well, they don't have that now.
Well, they might. It just might not be optical.
No, I looked at all the other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
He looked
They
at
have
everybody.
the fire one, which is probably what you were last time.
Yeah.
Is called the Dawn something, and you fly up in the sky and you have a fiery sword and you
Well, that's cooler than a fucking hammer.
you shoot like flaming blades.
I still want that.
Uh,
I don't like hammers though.
or you stab your sword like there's 3 branches
Yeah,
in
yeah.
each one, or you can stab it into the ground and it creates a healing field.
Oh, that's cool too.
There's the lightning one, which you go full Sith.
And
where
you
like,
just run around. That's in the first one too.
But there's an alternate tree to that one where you do the Kamehameha wave. And you just fucking laser beam.
I'd probably do healing sword because I like healing stuff.
The void one, it's the
don't
same
care about
throwing a bomb. But the alternate tree is where you do the same Sith one where you like float in the ground, except you do a shockwave of
Yeah,
void.
that's scary.
Yeah, it's cool as shit.
Yeah, they probably got rid of the heal thing because it might have been broken or just didn't work well with how the game's supposed to play.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anywho, back to your give me that fucking skull.
Oh,
Every time you clippity clap it, you fucking max out the audio. You waves, you fuck.
I had Thanksgiving on Saturday. My grandma came down.
Nothing. Just go. I was talking to myself.
Yeah, so my grandparents came down. We had Thanksgiving dinner. Like,
What'd you have?
Turkey, ham,
Turkey
taters.
and ham?
Yeah.
No wonder you're all little piggins.
Yeah, well,
My family, we're lucky if we get a whole turk.
we live in luxury. Anyways, so I bought 8 cases of that cranberry Sprite.
Oh, you did go find it. Go
Yeah.
find it. I was gonna text you and remind you just in case.
I
but-
should have gone to Wholesale Club because I probably could have gotten a lot cheaper. because it was like $5 per case at Walmart.
They had a deal on before.
Yeah, they had the deal on, but it was like 2 for $8. But somehow it still charged me like.
Well, then you.
Maybe it was after that.
Yeah, it takes off the deals after, but you should have talked to somebody otherwise.
Yeah, whatever. Then I bought a bottle of raspberry vodka, mixed them, had like 3 pretty big drinks, ate supper, and then passed the fuck out at like 6 o'clock. Woke up at 10, everyone was asleep. Then I played Destiny till like 5 in the morning, went to sleep, woke up at like 1 in the afternoon the next day, and my grandparents went back to Drumheller. And...
Did you kiss them?
No.
You don't kiss your grandma?
Well, I was sleeping.
You hate your own grandma.
Yeah, well.
Do you kiss your grandma normally, though?
No.
You know, your grandma birthed your mother and or father. What do you mean, and or?
Sometimes, during Christmas parties, we, like...
I'll kiss them a lot.
They bring out, on my stepdad's side, our great-grandma Leah. She's like 97 or something. Mm-hmm. And like every time there's like a line where she gives us like, it's at the Christmas party.
Little hand jobs.
Yeah, she gives us little hand jobs and expects us to kiss her. Anyway, she's giving out checks. Like, because she has money, I guess. I don't know how. She still has fucking money. But, yeah. And then most people give a hug, a kiss, move on.
Yeah, like a little peck on the cheek,
But
right?
like... No, on the lips.
Oh, I've kissed my grandma on the lips before. I don't think it's that weird.
It's just... Well, she's not my grandma.
To be fair...
It's my stepdad's
You're
grandma.
like 100%... Your family's like pretty Canadian, I would say. Like...
Sure.
European families, kissing friends and family and stuff like that's not even crazy. Like, you would go up to like a female friend in Europe.
I don't even kiss my mom.
Yeah. Okay, let me finish my story, you fucking
Sure.
twit. In Europe, you would go up to like... Allie, we'll say.
Sure.
You'd go up to her and you'd give her a little kiss when you say hi. You don't here because it's Canadian. It's not Canadian to do that. In Europe, it's perfectly normal. It's not like sexual or weird to kiss a friend or a family member.
I guess.
Even strangers. Like, look at Chef Ramsay. Every time he sees a girl, what's he do? Gives him a fucking kiss and a little squeeze.
Is that true?
He does kiss him. He doesn't give him a little squeeze. Because it's normal in Europe. That's the thing you do. And no woman's going to say no to Chef Ramsay. It's
yeah,
like,
that's true.
Chef... No, I'm too good for Chef Ramsay. No, that doesn't happen because he's Chef fucking Ramsay. But, like, it's totally normal. That's why, like, when I thought it was weird when people were like, oh, you don't kiss... Like, when I would kiss my Oma on the lips, I'd kiss my mom on the lips, I'd kiss my grandma on the lips. It was just normal. Because that's just how we were raised.
Did you kiss your dad on the lips?
No. That's...
Coward.
That'd be funny to do it. But, like... I don't think that's considered normal, which is weird. It might be more now because of how people don't give a shit about that stuff anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
But who knows? But yeah, in Europe they don't care. They just kiss everybody. You go to a bar, you're like, "Hello, give me a kiss there, boss." Give me a little squeeze.
Give the bartender, not the bartender, the bouncer a kiss.
Let me in.
You're doing a great job. Thanks, man. I needed that.
Thanks. That last guy didn't give me a kiss. He's from Canada. Fucking asshole.
Idiots.
Dylan's wearing his Kanye West fucking glasses and walks in, no kisses for anybody. Everyone's like, what a fucking asshole. Anyways, keep going. You left your grandma with no kisses?
Yeah. That was it.
Wow, that's your whole week?
Yeah. I played Destiny yesterday, I played it this morning, and yeah.
Did you eat my cranberry pie I got you? There's no Panic Balls video yet because Natasha hates you all. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So if you guys are watching this, including you, Natasha, you should say sorry in the comments and like this video, but dislike Natasha's Facebook page. Here's her phone number. See, I'm leaving it quiet so I can put a big censor as if I'm actually saying it.
Okay. How was your week?
It was okay. Better than last week. I was essentially just a manager all week because Natasha was gone.
Where?
At work.
Oh, right, yeah.
She took a week off because she did good. I got new shoes.
Yeah.
Then I've been playing ukulele in the Possible Layer, which makes me want to retry the original game. But that doesn't mean I'm going to like the original game, because this is more like Donkey Kong Country. And it's a lot harder to screw up a 2D platformer, I think, than it is to screw up a 3D collectathon. But I'm really liking Impossible Layer. If anybody likes Donkey Kong Country, I recommend it, but I also recommend changing it so it's only one checkpoint, because the game is a fucking joke if you don't turn that off. Because with one checkpoint, off, there's like 30 checkpoints around every kind of challenge.
Huh.
So it's way too easy. Like, you never get that stressful feeling where you're just like, oh, whatever, I'll just get another checkpoint in 2 seconds. But with the checkpoint on, you start having to actually play good because it's like, oh, I fucking gotta watch out or I'll fucking die. But that's a lot of fun. Didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, like I said. I half dyed my hair and I got it cut. We dyed it blonde, and then we have blue dye, but Natasha has to come over, which was also what we were gonna do today, but we didn't because I wanted my hair dyed for the video, for the next video. We could have also had done the tier list candy video, but that also isn't coming out yet. So.
Oh yeah, candy. I was all day. You told me it was Halloween themed, and I'm like, what the fuck? What Halloween?
Let's just do a tier list every week.
Do?
Every week we'll do a new tier list. We'll just be the tier list. We'll call ourselves tier list guys. And we'll even tier list ourselves.
They feel like these guys' opinions are shit.
Well, that's an opinion.
That's objectively false.
It's objectively an opinion.
Yeah.
What else did I do? That's about it. I didn't watch Joker. I came up with this theory that I shouldn't watch Joker. Because the reason everybody's fucking... Like, the reason that they're all riling everyone up is so you watch the movie to be like, I wonder if it's shit.
But people are going to watch it anyways.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not going to fall in now. I'll watch when it comes on Netflix. Just to give it to the man.
Okay.
But Jesse, people want to know your opinion now, I'm sure. Ooh.
I probably won't end up seeing it because...
If we got a lot of reception from the Joker podcast video, I would have watched it, but we didn't, so I don't care. That's where it all comes in. You guys want us to watch a Joker video? Watch our podcasts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get friends to do things.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do a highlights video, I decided, and actually because since we have the third check, which I didn't expect, I'm going to put a little money aside and do another contest to help promote the channel, because I feel like we should do something to promote the channel. And the first highlights, those highlights videos always do well. They're always funny.
Yeah, I like the highlights video. I personally hate
contests.
Because it's like, hey, we'll give you free shit if you watch our stuff.
Yeah, but...
And then they come for the free shit and they're like, they don't stay for the content.
We have had people stay, and it helps.
More free shit.
The thing I'm going to do different is you have to share it. If they don't share it, you don't get into the content. Because that's how we need people to actually push the channel out.
Yeah,
I don't care if people actually watch the video. But if they do, that's also bonus.
Yeah, but what if they just delete it afterwards?
Well, then it won't be shared, and I won't. Yeah, I guess. Why do that? It's a dick move. Don't be dicks on my contest, boys.
People are dicks. Humans suck.
Yeah, don't be dicks. Humans suck. Dylan said that. Not me. For the Panic Balls picture, though, it's served with a sausage because I want the picture of it to be 2 balls and then a sausage.
What are you planning?
The only thing I'll tell you is KFC chicken skin.
Oh.
Stuffed KFC chicken skin.
That reminds me of F is for Family. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. That's where I got the idea from.
Chicken that's just skin.
People buy that. I'd buy that.
Everyone would buy that.
Yeah, I like that.
God damn.
That's actually how I got the idea for it.
Nice.
But yeah, stuffed chicken skin. That's all I'm going to say. And...
Am I going to throw up?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'm also worried that some might actually be really good. Because I have a few ideas, and some of the ideas are like, this might just taste good. So I think, because each one's going to be different.
Yeah.
And they're going to be small enough that you have to throw the whole thing in and take a bite. So.
Oh, you're having different balls.
Yeah. Each panic ball is a new fun mess. Because
Yes.
what makes you panic more than chaos?
Fair enough.
Just a toothpaste in one. Well, and obviously I'm going to put things that are allowed to actually, like...
Yeah.
I'm not going to put fucking poison in it. Here, this one's rat poison.
No, that one...
And you're like, wait, what? Jesse, rat poison kills people. No, it's rat poison, not people poison. You coward. Oh, there's that Blizzard stuff. What was your opinion on that?
I don't know. On one hand, I get it. Like, obviously, Blizzard is a company, and they need to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, saying half of their profits coming from China is not much of a stretch. So, alienate China, all of your games get banned in China.
Yeah.
That's half of your goddamn company.
Well, they said it had nothing to do with that, but I'm sure it did.
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
My theory is if he said, hey, guys, I need money for my mom to help her with cancer, they wouldn't have banned him.
Yeah, right?
Well, that's the problem, is They came out saying, oh, we would do it with anything as long as it has nothing to do with the game. It's like, no, if he would have been like, hey, my mom needs help with cancer, I need some extra money, so I'm glad
like, oh, look at him.
Yeah.
He's so helpless.
And people say shit like that all the time,
yeah.
which has nothing to do with the game. And so he's just saying, hey, I did this for Hong Kong, kind of. He didn't say that, but I also didn't know Hong Kong got re-liberated, so... Because Hong Kong used to be its own country.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It must have got taken over again recently.
Yeah.
But, well, what do we know? We're clearly not political people.
I knew a girl who was going to school in Hong Kong. I don't know. I haven't heard much from her since.
Maybe she's Chinese now.
I think I was 14 when I knew her.
But they did give him his money back, which was the thing I thought was most bullshit. Because they took his money away for that. I'm like, I get banning him and stuff because he didn't follow the rule, but he still won the tournament. He should still get what he's earned. And that was my problem with the situation.
But they gave him the money?
Yeah, they later gave... Well, first they put out a statement pretty much saying, we did it for the money, and then they deleted that after it got fucking firebombed by everybody. Yeah. And then everybody started doing the Mai drawings, so then they're like, oh, we gotta get on this.
Oh, the May.
Yeah, May, sorry. I thought her name was Mai.
May.
No. Because Japanese.
Our world is in danger.
Really? You're going to be racist on our podcast?
No, that's how she says it.
5 minutes in? 17 minutes in, Dylan's going racist?
Yeah, anyways.
We recorded some more Astral Chain. Silent Hill's getting really good. Like, actually funny and, like, enjoyable now.
Yeah.
Once we go into the hospital, it's, like, all pure funny to me. And not, like, it's just because it's stupid or sexual. Like when the Pyramid Head guy knocks us in, you're like, look at this smug-ass look on him. Yeah, that smug-looking pyramid.
That son of a bitch.
And, like, when we shoot Mary, that's just fucking hilarious. Come on, Mary, get up. You're not actually dead.
Mission over, like, oh.
It looks like she didn't actually die. She's just being dramatic. And James like, well, fuck this. I'm just going to shoot myself. That's how he came over.
Yeah.
Fuck Mary. Like, that whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Maria.
I hate her. I don't like Mary. Mary.
We finished
Blair Witch. And then all the audio sucks.
Yep.
Because I'm stupid.
So there's going to be a lot of shit that you're not going to understand.
I'll remember it and be the creepy witch. Here, let me do a test, guys. Kill the children. Touch a Dylan pee-pee. If you see him in the streets, he doesn't care. Even if he acts like he doesn't care, just start doing things to him. He will act like he does not like it, but just do it anyways. Keep it going.
Says.
I don't know why. I didn't like that she knew my name, but I kept playing.
Yeah. It's like Doki Doki, you know. They get your name and
but it's weird because it's my Xbox, so why does it know your name?
Shut up.
Maybe they know where you live, Dylan. Is that a ghost behind you?
I know where I live. Oh, it's a...
That was news.
Yeah.
I mean, we actually watched the Blair Witch movie because Dylan lied to all of
you. This whole time I thought, because there's a generic...
He's my favorite actor.
There's a generic white guy in the the Blair Witch Project.
I think they're all generic white guys in the first one.
And I thought that's who it was because I knew that he was in it, but I knew he was in a Blair Witch movie, and I thought there was only one. I had never heard of the other two.
Oh, I was going to talk about that.
So I was like, oh yeah, he's in that one. And then turns out he's in the third one, which we just watched. It wasn't bad. All Blair Witch anything, the start fucking blows. It's boring. It's it's exposition.
1 second before we continue, I forgot. Oh, there's something I want to show you in ukulele, Dylan. And that's why I have it recording the Switch. So so far in the game, I'm not going to play the game. We have had one glitch, and it's a bad one. Oh, this is going to be super bad for the audio. Whatever. So ignore the shitty audio for a second. So this level I was playing, I was super fucking stuck on. Like, super stuck. And I kept getting it, and then it fucking glitched. So I dies there. And so I'm like, whatever, I'll just wait it out, right? Eventually I'll probably die. This is what happens instead. What the fuck? Yeah, and so I had to, like, just quit and do the level over again because it doesn't die ever. It just goes like this. I like that I have silhouette characters, so it's just even weirder. Yeah. But yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch to edit.
The audio?
Maxed out the fucking mic.
Oh, yeah, no. And it's also on the game mic. So
Yeah.
I'll probably just mute the game audio there when that happens. But, yeah, so that was a fucking weird glitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that fucking sucked, and was angry. Sorry, I meant to bring that up when it was still my time to do talkies, and then I forgot. And I forgot something else I wanted to talk about my week, and I fucking forgot. Oh, Daily Premonition and stuff. But I guess I can talk about that after. Go back to Blair Witch.
Where was I?
The beginning of the movie sucks.
Oh, yeah, they all fucking... It's just, because it's assholes. They're like, ooh, we're assholes. And then they go into the woods for whatever fucking reason, and then shit starts getting fucky. And, like, thinking back on it, the first movie sucked balls. Like,
I don't remember it well enough. I watched it as a little kid.
Right?
So.
All I remember is that they start acting crazy, but literally nothing happens. It's just like the camera starts shaking and, like, there's...
Well, that's because they had $60,000.
Yeah, sure. But you don't see anything. It's just them talking weird and acting crazy and jumping around.
Or this movie actually has stuff.
Yeah, this one... bitches get tented and...
This movie has more going on than the game.
Yeah.
Every day, except the big scary in the game was a guy named Jim. That wasn't actually his name, but he looked like a regular fucking guy.
Oh,
until near the end.
Carver.
Yeah. Until the very, very end. We will try not to spoil it for the video reasons.
Yeah.
If any of you guys actually watch it, but...
Yeah, both the game and this newer movie. I don't know when it came out.
Recently, but yeah.
But it was... It wasn't bad. There were a lot of unnecessary jump scares, like where people just show up behind one of the characters.
Everybody,
like, hey!
Yeah, like they always like rush and check them, body check everybody.
Yeah, right? Who fucking body checks their friends while they're looking at cameras and shit?
I'm scared!
It's just... Yeah, it was unnecessary, but it was good enough. The monster was shittily done, but how do you make good monsters with like half a second screen time? Like,
yeah, well,
you're not even really supposed to get a good look at it.
I like that's the one thing I like about the game is you never see the Blair Witch, and I forgot that the movie even showed her because remember I had this whole thing where she was just an entity that possessed people.
Well, and the Blair Witch thing was more or less those things that were in the woods that you shine the
the stretchy
on.
guys.
Yeah, that's at least that's what I gleaned from it.
I thought it was more like her because it was more fleshy looking, but it's hard to get it with the 2 seconds you have looking at it. But, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea that it's just, like, a higher being that just... Well, or it has somehow...
Always, like, weird old god shit.
Yeah. I'm not saying old god, just some sort of being that ascended into more of an old god.
Yeah.
Which, if that's possible, I don't know. I don't know anything about...
Well, it would be a new god if it ascended, but...
No, well, old now, though. To us normal humans.
I guess.
It's pretty. It's like, oh, you're old. 1800s. That's pretty old.
That's like 200.
Yeah, for us, that's we're like you're old lady. Like if I was 200 years old, you'd be like, oh, you're old, Jesse. I'm only 120 something, so Dylan doesn't call me old yet. Yeah. But I'm coming up.
Yeah.
Dylan's ready. Look at his.
8 more years. Rock hard PP.
And he's gonna be like, you're old, and then die.
Yeah.
I'm surprised if you live that long. Honestly, that'd be like 100 something.
Yeah.
80 years.
If I reach 40, I'll be amazed.
Oh, you'll reach 40.
I'm making a face. You guys can't see it.
Cliffy reached 40, or he's gonna. So, if Cliffy doesn't reach 40, I'll be more concerned for you. I don't know. I'm bigger than Cliffy, Jesse. Yeah, but you're funnier. That doesn't help me.
Am I?
Yeah, ish. He's taller than you, I think, or maybe you're taller. We need a Cliffy to come here one day and to see, but...
I mean, I guess I never really get a full picture of my own body, but, like...
Cliffy, we need a Cliffy...
I see other people, like Dippolito, there's no way.
Oh, Dippolito's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Dippolito's not Cliffy, though.
Cliffy, I haven't seen Cliff in a while, but...
Cliffy's pretty small. Like, he's big, because we all... But I think he's smaller than you, but he might be unhealthier still, you know? Like, the skinny fat guy syndrome.
I don't give a shit about that.
Like I could be I could be unhealthier than you, but still be skinny, kind of idea. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out. Cliffy next vlog is Cliffy and Dylan do a triathlon against each other. I'll make it. It's just me throwing bowling pins at you guys. You're like, what is this? Swim in the pool, Dylan. What pool? You just put us in the backyard and said, guys, I want to film something, and then you start throwing bowling pins at us. Do it! Ow! That's the video. It's like, haha, content. But yeah, so let's move on to my streaming stuff. I've been doing Magic the Gathering, which is fun. You should play that with me. It's free.
No.
It's free.
I don't like card games.
Yes, you do.
Of any kind.
You do.
No, I don't.
You played the Final Fantasy card game with me. I didn't like it. You just beat me, and I was sad. To be fair, I have a better deck than you, but...
Yeah. Because I don't give a shit about card games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call that a fucking card game. It's more of like a
card game.
Tile game.
Of cards.
They are cards, but I wouldn't...
They have stats, though. Tiles don't have stats.
Tiles do have stats.
If you give them stats, I guess. If you're a liar and a phony.
Anyways.
What is a tile game?
You're playing Magic Johnson, the Gatherer.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Magic, so I'm not good. I haven't played real people yet. I've just been playing the bots.
One time, when I was living with Dustin, Dave came over and he had like 16 or 20 packs of unopened Magic cards, and he's like, "You guys want to open these with me?" And we're like, well, Dustin was pretty excited, but I'm like, I
like opening cards.
care.
You don't like opening stuff?
Sure, I like opening stuff, but I don't know what any of that shit is.
Yes, that's fair. If you don't have any like reference,
so like I see a dinosaur and I'm like, I have a T-Rex, and they're like, oh, that's garbage. I'm like, okay, shit.
Okay, rip it up in front of them. Just do that. Whenever like, well, that's not a good card. Oh, isn't it? Oh, sorry, I'll get rid of it. And they're like being ironic or something, and you just rip up this great card, and they're like, not Jeffrey the T-Rex. Oh my god, imagine they named their thing. Oh, it's Jeffrey the T-Rex. He's different. I thought that was Gregory the T-Rex.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys.
I thought it was Gregory, too.
Yeah, so then they sorted through them, went, fucking nerded out over that shit. And they're like, have you ever played? And I'm like, fuck no, I hate card games. They're like, do you want to learn? And I'm like,
no.
Well, I don't have anything going on. So, they set me up. They're like, this is mana, this is land, this is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
mana. Same fucking thing, Dad.
Whatever.
Dalen.
And they're like, okay, we're going to give you a full dinosaur deck because that's what most of these cards are. And then Dustin and I think Dallas was there. He busts out like this ginormous fucking collection.
Yeah, Dallas and Dustin both have a lot of cards.
And then, so they're doing they did like a mini tournament, even though there was only 4 of us, and I had no idea what the fuck was
Dallas
going
has
on.
Such good fucking cards. And also, it's like, are these even usable anymore?
Yeah.
And I don't know the rules. And there's some things there's so many cards with their cards where it's like, does that work this way though? And I remember I was playing with Dallas one time. I was like, I don't think this works this way. And that's why I like the computer game, because it doesn't matter. The computer is going to do it how it works. And there's no, arguing and stuff like that. And that's why I always prefer, computer games to, physical games where I'm playing with some fucking edgelord that's duh, Jace's name rhymes with base, so your fish cards don't work on me. What?
Yeah. One time I tried to download Hearthstone on my phone, and it was too big. And I'm like, I have, I checked my shit, and it was, enough gigabytes, almost double, and it just wouldn't download because it said there was not enough room. So I was like, fuck it. I didn't want to play it anyways.
I played Hearthstone a lot for a long time, and then they banned my deck. They banned all the good cards for it's I forget what it's called, but it's just it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Slifer, the Sky Dragon. The more cards you have, the more powerful your deck gets. Oh. And it was really fun to use, and then they banned that, so I couldn't use it anymore. So I stopped playing.
It's like, why create cards if you're going to fucking ban
Well, I get it. The whole point of it is to make it so new cards move into entries and stuff, but...
I guess.
And for card games, they do that with lots of card games, so it makes sense that Hearthstone would eventually do it too. You move out old cards and you keep other cards in.
I guess that's why they create new rules, is so that you have to keep buying fucking cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you just had a top-tier fucking deck from 80 years ago, you're not going to buy new cards.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what Dallas does. And there's nothing wrong with that when you're playing with friends, but it sucks when you're new and it's like, oh, you have this fucking top-tier deck. I do Bob has it showcase this thing when new decks come out and they you get 5 booster packs or something and you have to make a deck out of that.
Huh.
Or however many cards.
Oh, yeah. I recall them talking about that.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works with land. Can you use your own land cards and stuff? That's the reason also I have no luck in shuffling cards properly, and every time I shuffle a deck, even Dallas shuffled my deck, and it's 5 out of 20 games we played, I would only get land, or I would only get monsters, or I'd only get magic.
Mm-hmm.
I would never get a good amount of either. When I play on a computer, I'm fine. It's cool. I like white decks a lot because of
I don't that means.
White and black decks are my two. White decks are like a lot of holy magic and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like, Jesse stuff. And then black decks have a lot of vampires and shit, so they have lifesteal.
Oh.
Pretty much anything involving lifesteal or regenerating are my two favorite things. Ever. Blue's kind of cool. A white-black deck could be cool, I think. Anyways, I don't know enough about it, though.
Yeah.
I'll probably get more into it as I play more. I might do a stream with Dustin where we both play and we build decks together. We'll figure something out, but till then, we don't.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What else have you been streaming?
Obviously, Deadly Premonition.
Right.
Me and Duke might do Killer Instinct this week.
Oh.
Because I really liked Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
But my Xbox One shipped, so also Killer Instinct is a fight stick game. I also found out how you can tell the difference of what games work better with fight stick, and I'll teach you quick, Dylan.
Okay.
So, Mortal Kombat only has 2 types of punches and 2 types of kicks, and then blocking is... They changed it so you can block back, finally. So these buttons aren't as needed.
Okay.
Where Killer Instinct has punch, punch, kick, kick, big punch, big kick. Okay. And this is really annoying when you're trying to do a combo, right? Because you can't smoothly hit it.
Yeah.
So that's when a fight stick makes sense. But with games like Mortal Kombat 11, they're more integrated for controller, so you don't need control. Like, if you go to tournaments with Mortal Kombat, they tend to use controllers.
Okay.
Where you go to a Street Fighter or... Well, Killer Instinct's dead, unfortunately. Because it was an Xbox One exclusive and no one played it. And by the time they brought it out PC, no one was playing it, and the community died. Pat and Matt's friend, Maximilian, I believe his name is.
Maximilian Dude.
Dude Maximilian, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He's trying to. He has a campaign called Revive Killer Instinct, and he's trying to like get people back into it because it's a really fun game, and it's got.
The characters are cool. I looked them up.
Yeah, Hisoka, one of my favorite fighting game characters. I love the like zombie Japanese female aesthetic. Well, and she's kind of creepy too. Yeah. Like when you win, she does like the creepy thing. Her battle music, all the music in that game is cool too.
What did you say that was from originally?
What?
The first movie that came up with the fast twitching?
I'm not sure if it's the first movie, but the movie that copied the Silent Hill because that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about how the nurse is like like that was Jacob's Ladder.
Oh.
But the twitching might be from something else.
Oh, okay.
Twitching's always been in movies, but the really quick head jolts that seem unhuman and unable to do, because anybody can do that.
Right.
But the fast movement is from Jacob's Ladder. At least that's what inspired it in Silent Hill. I don't know if there's a movie. If somebody comments, "Oh, Jesse, that's what I want to watch," I should actually check and see if that's on the Xbox rental store for us to watch next week, because I really want to show you it. It's a really good movie. And it'll blow your little baby mind, maybe. Oh. Maybe it won't. Maybe you'll be...
Am I going to get nightmares?
You probably, your little bitch.
True.
Dylan called me yesterday. He's like, Jesse, I had a dream and the girl had a pee-pee. I'm like, okay, Dylan, you like that? Hey. No, but she said nice things about me.
And that's where I draw the fucking line.
I hung up the phone off. But yeah, so me and Duke were going to play that. We played some Death Road to Canada, which is always fun. Always a good time to play. Duke had a good laugh. I think we might have talked about that. No, we didn't talk about that last podcast. We didn't have me and Duke didn't stream this week because I had to go into the store and I woke up late because I was fucking dead tired. Because I've been having trouble sleeping some days, which is also why one day I didn't stream Deadly Premonition. I've been sticking pretty good to streaming every day though. It's tiring to do it every day though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Deadly Premonition's fucking hilarious. There's like this. I fucking hate the guy at the diner. There's one guy. I hope he's the killer. I don't think he is because he's too much of a bitch. I don't want him to be a killer because that'd be too cool for him to be the killer. I hope he's just a piece of shit and I kill him or he dies. He owns the diner and he's a piece of shit. He's pretty much almost for sure cheating on his wife. Every time I go in to ask him questions, he's like, "This is my kitchen. Get out of here." And your character's just like, "Everybody has their sanctuary, Zach. Let's get out of here." It's like, no, fuck you. I'm the FBI. I'm going to ask you some questions about a goddamn murder, you fucking idiot. Are you okay if 18-year-olds dying, you fucking piece of shit? Like, I hate him so much. He's such a piece of trash. Like, I guess he's a good cook because I like his stupid, weird sandwich. So you're trying to order the special or a turkey sandwich or something, and this rich guy who's really fucking eccentric, like, he's in a wheelchair and he has a guy who talks for him.
Oh, okay.
He wears a gas mask.
Okay.
He's the richest guy in the town. And he's, like, the guy, like, always announces, like, I'm here to pick up the lunch, so says Mr. Stewart. And then he's like, what? And goes down. Mr. Stewart says you should try his lunch. And he's like, I'm fine, I got the turkey sandwich. Mr. Stewart says that his lunch is better. Okay, buddy. He's like, and then she, like, comes up and she's like, here's your strawberry jelly cereal sandwich. And he's like, Mr. Stewart says that you need to try it. He's like, I'm okay. I have my own taste. He's like, Mr. Stewart says you're a shit FBI agent if you don't try it. And he's like, that's the line. I'm trying the sandwich now. And he eats it and he's like, this is the best sandwich I've ever had. And I also like the idea that like Mr. Stewart can't actually talk well and he's very quiet. And the guy's just like fucking trolling him all the time. And he's like, Mr. Stewart says he loves dick.
He doesn't actually say anything to him, and he's like brain dead.
Yeah.
The Stewart just fucking loves.
Eat your cereal sandwich. And then like it's such a fucking fun and wacky game. Like really long, but like the systems are really cool. Like where it's like you have this much time to go do this, and you can just smoke to waste time, so you can just go to each thing, or you can like go around the town and do stuff, like kind of Shenmue-y, I guess. Yeah. I've never played Shenmue, but I've heard it's like that. Yeah. And the town is beautiful. Like I'd want to live in that town. It's very like Waterton, but it's got like a lot of stretched out areas, kind of like Coleman and stuff on Crow's Nest, where it's like 3 towns. Pass, yeah. It's kind of like that too. There's an art gallery and shit. Like there's a lot of stuff in that town. There's a guy who sells guns, and like he's like considered like one of the best gunsmiths in like the county or something.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool. Huh. I recommend you checking it out, but I don't know if you would like it. It's hard to say. It is easy, but apparently you unlock other difficulties, so your gun doesn't have infinite ammo later, which would make it far harder. It's like I was thinking about Silent Hill 2, where I'm like, it's easy, but I was thinking about like, if we were playing on the hard difficulty where we have 3 bullets, it wouldn't be as easy, because then we'd have to actually go, and those nurses melee are almost hard to do, because you have to like, they're fast. They're just fast. Yeah. You've seen them. Because like those legs, half the time they come up to me and they don't even hit me. So like, yeah, I can beat the shit out of those every time. But those nurses, every time we've seen a nurse and I don't see them right away, they hit us. Yeah. And I also believe they hit you harder, obviously. Like, but like Pyramid Head's pretty easy because he's pretty easy to choreograph. The double,
he mostly does the overhead slam and then you just fucking walk behind him.
The double Pyramid Head I think is a little bit harder because he has the spear instead.
Yeah.
But we'll see how we deal with it. Well, it'll be easy because we're playing easy and we fucking. And honestly, it's better to fight them with weapons instead of range. Because the last boss you want to fight with a ranged weapon, I literally just keep the rifle till the end and don't use any of its ammo. I was also remembering that the shotgun I never used. I'm pretty sure throughout the whole game when I played it the first time because I remember it not feeling good. Oh, I used it on the daddies.
The daddy. We
haven't met them yet. They're called like abnormal daddies thing. They're technically not our monster. They're Angela's monster. Because it's they don't start coming They don't start coming into the game until after you go into her memory room or something. Because some reason James can go into their rooms. Like when you see Eddie in the one place, that's Eddie's room, not your room. And when you go in her room, you meet the first one, which is represented by her dad raping her or something. And that room's really weird and disturbing because it's got like the weird shafts going in and out of holes and stuff to integrate like the rape and what have you. And it's an unsettling room. And yeah, you fight this creepy bed monster, and then you start seeing them after that because they just integrate it into James's.
Well, the bed monster is Maria.
No, not the feet guys. The abnormal daddies. They start showing up as a normal enemy after you fight the boss one. You'll see when we get there.
Okay.
We haven't seen them yet. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but yeah, fun games to stream, fun games. And did we watch anything else lately? Yeah. Disney Plus came out with their thing, and I'm excited to get that more than ever.
Oh, I went to watch Disney? Demon Slayer finally.
Oh, the one with the pig guy, the Jessica Nigri. Did you watch it because of Jessica Nigri?
No.
Yes, you did.
Every fucking person I come across says, "Have you seen Demon Slayer?" And I'm like, "No." Fuck.
Is it good?
I've only watched 2 episodes, but it's pretty good. I mean, the animation is gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks good. I have not. Again, I'm sorry, I'm bringing up Gundam again. Gundam 00 is the most beautiful anime I've ever seen. Like, actually. Like, just watch the first episode, and you'll be like, okay, that's pretty nice looking.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch one episode. But, like, I'm sure there's actually ones that have better animation. Just, like, when you first see the Gundam, and you're just like, ooh, that looks real nice. And since they don't have oil, right? So they use, like, these solar energy engines.
Right.
And it looks cool. When they fly, it doesn't use fire because it's not oil. Yeah. It uses, like, this solar energy, and it just looks fucking beautiful. Anyways, go back.
Demon Slayer. So, years ago, Dallas gave me the logins to this Crunchyroll premium account. He doesn't know who it belongs to. Apparently, it's like it was passed down from generation to generation of random assholes. who somebody's paying for it, you know, and everybody uses it, and it's just that's how it's been forever. And I downloaded the Crunchyroll app on my phone, and I log in, and I go to watch Demon Slayer, and it says, you need to have premium to watch this fucking show. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, did I not log in?
You could have messaged me.
You have Crunchyroll Premium?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I found it on a random internet site anyways.
But then you'll have to watch at least the first episode of Gundam 00 in turn.
Anyways, after all this time...
But yeah, I got it for JoJo and JoJo alone.
Yeah. The legacy of that one Crunchyroll account is now dead. Whoever owned it decided to stop paying for it. So I had to find it on a internet site that I used to use way back in high school to watch all of my anime. Mm-hmm. So it's a good thing it's still running.
It's probably the same one Cliffy uses.
What?
Maybe you're just Cliffy, but happier.
Maybe. Well, that's debatable.
Oh, you think somebody doesn't throw a brick through your window.
Sure.
You have good connection with all your family and friends.
Okay, I'm personable.
You still have better connection with all your family and friends.
Right?
We're getting too personal. This is too personal.
Doesn't make me happy. Anyways.
Not for your reasonings, I mean for Cliffy's reasonings.
Right. Anyways, yeah, so Demon Slayer's good so far. I'll probably finish it.
Yeah, you can use my Crunchyroll, but you have to watch the first episode. I'm just saying
I'll
one episode.
keep using that internet site.
Fucking Gundam 00.
Fuck you.
Stop pressuring me into Gundam.
Have you seen any anime recently?
No, I don't watch anime. I need to catch up on JoJo though.
Yeah.
I only watch JoJo and Gundam, the good animes. If it doesn't start with a G or a J, get out of my face.
Alright. On to the next thing.
No, I wasn't done my rant.
Alright,
Gundam
fucking
JoJo.
go on.
Gundam JoJo.
No, I don't want to talk about that shit.
You don't like JoJo?
I kind of.
Get out.
Like,
finding a new Dylan.
It's funny, and I'll never see a JoJo thing and like dislike it, but like
I'm gonna get a Dylan that drives in.
I
here
don't
on a
watch
Gundam.
TV. I'm sure I've said this 1,000 times.
So all the pop culture goes right by his head. We get it.
Yeah.
Woe is you.
Yeah. Anyways, it's so fucking long. It's the same reason I'll never watch Naruto or Bleach or One Piece.
It is not as long as Naruto or Bleach.
I know. But still, it's long.
It's only long.
There's like at least 100 episodes. All of them together.
Maybe. The one season's long. The other ones aren't. The one season with Jotaro, I believe, is a really long season where they go fight Dio and the time stop and stuff. Yeah. That's where it's long. And then the one after that's pretty short. Mm. And the new one's pretty short. They're both only like 20 episodes altogether. There's definitely over 100 episodes through the first season.
It's like 50 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but it feels like two different shows because it's
because you start with Jonathan and then it goes to
because I always think that Jonathan's the first season, but it's not.
Well, technically. Yeah.
Well, no, sorry. When it ends with Jonathan, I think that's where the first season ends. But it's not where the first season ends.
Oh.
It keeps going.
Oh, yeah. It goes through Joseph's stuff.
Yeah.
With the Pillar Man and whatnot.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, people always say skip that and start with Jotaro.
No, Joseph's part's the best.
Joseph's great. And you need the Jonathan part because, A, it's short, just watch it.
Yeah.
It's like Castlevania. It's not as funny, but it has randomly really funny
Goodbye, JoJo!
Well, that and, he's like, watch, I'll make you stronger. And he, like, chops him in the arm. And then he's like, oh, you're right. And he picks up a rock. I can lift this rock. It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure you could have lifted that rock before. You're huge.
Yeah.
And it's also just like, I love how big, in the older seasons, how big everyone fucking is.
Yeah.
And in the newer seasons, they've skinnied them down a bit.
Yeah, with, like, Giorno and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're children.
Yeah, but they always were.
Well, Jonathan, as a kid, was small.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
As a kid.
When he was in high school.
Yeah, he's huge.
But Giorno's not in high school, I don't think.
Yes, he is. He's 17.
Oh.
And Jotaro, in his beginning, is 17.
Well, the genes clearly get deteriorated.
I fucking love, too, there's an episode of Jotaro where this one person's stand makes it so you can turn them into kids. And he turns one of the guys, the French guy, into a kid. He's all scared and stuff. And then Jotaro comes to help him. He's like, soon you'll be nothing. And he turns him into a kid. He's like, see, you're a little kid now. You can't stop me. And he just continues to beat the shit. He's like, as I thought. Even as a kid, Jotaro doesn't put up with people's shit. That was good. We gotta talk about JoJo now.
Classic JoJo.
Yeah, I love JoJo. It's funny. It's a good show.
Anyways.
Good show for good boys.
What are you going to be following?
I don't know yet. It depends if Natasha and Dustin go for the costume I want him to go as, which is sexy Pyramid Head and sexy Nurse. Obviously Silent Hill versions. I actually designed Natasha's outfit, and she's like, "Oh, I really want to do that now." Because I'll show you. I actually drew a little picture. I'll put it up on the thing so you guys can see it. I sent it to her, so it should be easy to find. But yeah, so it's crude, but if you have a look there.
Oh, yeah.
I like how I put on the dress, it says, "Can be lowered for more sexy." But Dustin's costume is like $30 for the nurse costume, and it even has like a head thing you can put over top.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing expensive about Natasha's would be the helmet, because you get a big sword for Faye. And like I said, if she and also I looked again while I was in the bathroom, you can get for $200, which is for the helmet. That is a much fairer price than $500. And like I said, I'd pay it back for her if she gets it. So
I don't know, man. That just for a Halloween costume, that so doesn't seem worth it. I went to the Halloween store with Dayton, and we were looking around, and there's a bunch of funny stuff. We're cracking jokes. It was fun, but there was nothing really that we could decide on. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, I went Halloween shopping with Natasha, and there was this, like, goat head mask. It wasn't like a real goat. It was like...
Like the one Dan wears?
No, it wasn't anything. It was like maybe it wasn't a goat. It was like a horse head skull.
Okay.
With, like, horns and, like, kind of like a hood.
Yeah.
And it was, it's the coolest fucking thing. It was like $70, but like,
yeah, well,
fuck me,
that's
it was
like,
cool.
Honestly, masks are like the most expensive thing about Halloween costumes.
But it wasn't at the store, and I'm pretty sure it was the same store we went to.
I don't know. I don't think I was there because I don't remember any of this.
No, you weren't there. It was just me and Natasha.
Oh.
It was the year she went as Wednesday.
Oh, when you went as a caveman.
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, because I didn't have a Halloween
party.
Right,
last year I was Bob Ross.
And last year I didn't go to a Halloween party.
Right. I went to a rave.
Oh. That would make sense.
Yes, that was a bummer. If I would have saw it, I would have just bought it and made something.
That was the year I went as a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was wild.
I think I should do another sexy costume.
That would be funny.
Because people like sexy costume, Jesse. More
I just like when you wear very skimpy clothes because it's so fucking funny.
Well, and it brings out a message.
The pirate?
Yeah, the pirate costume is a classic. People love the pirate costume. Full dick out.
That is my
Did I ever show you the Cash Canada picture for that?
No.
They had to censor it because you could just see my whole dick. So Christina put a pumpkin that says Happy Halloween. I'll see if I can find it quick.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's on her page, but I'll check.
That's so funny.
Christina. I'll also put this one up and just edit out everybody else if it is there.
One year I was an anime girl. That was pretty fun. I just saw this mask that was like a cliche anime looking face. And I was like, okay, I gotta be an anime girl. And then Kirsten made me like
a
pleated skirt. And we just kind of Jimmy rigged a plain white t-shirt to be like a sailor.
I think it's actually in my things here. Can view featured. Oh no, you can just see this one you can just see it.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just Christina put that. Yeah, you could just see my dick in that picture. I'll post it and just censor out everyone else, so you guys can see. It's not like nude, so don't worry about that. If you guys are listening to this, you can't see the picture.
You can just see his bulge.
Yeah. just fling it out for the whole world to see. That's classic Jesse move, honestly. Yeah. Also, I have a nice belly. I think my belly is like my nicest physical feature about myself. Because it's soft and stuff, and it's not as nice as it was back then. I've gained a little bit of weight, have you know.
Chubbins the fourth over here.
Oh, who's Chubbins the third? Me. I'm Chubbins the third. Who's Chubbins the second or first? I don't know. That was for you to decide.
They're dead.
I'm guessing Cliffy's the first one?
He was the first Chubbins.
Well, probably. He's the first fat kid I know. And he wasn't even fat when we called him that.
No.
Well, I think Justin might be the first Chubbins, and then my brother. Because I hated my brother when he broke my Batmobile. Did I tell you the Batmobile story?
No.
So my dad built me this cool fucking Batmobile toy. It was like a little Batmobile car, and it could turn, and it had pedals, so you could drive it. He built it himself out of wood. And my stupid fat-ass brother went into it. And he couldn't get out, so my dad had to saw him out of my car and wrecked it. And I was so fucking pissed, and I'll never forgive him for it. Fat-ass getting my Batmobile. Is he Oh, yeah, you never commented on that comic I showed you.
Oh, the one, yeah, that one was,
It was wrote by a bot.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
God,
I drink bats like bats do. Sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, always orphan. Gotham. I thought you'd really like the Gotham. Or when Two-Face flips Alfred, he landed heads up, which means he does nothing. He just walks away. It was funny. I don't think I can post that. Go on my Twitter. It's on my Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Don't follow Dylan.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Other than that, me and Dayton were thinking of going as samurai.
Ooh.
Although, there's no, like, good samurai costumes. Like, we checked Amazon, we checked a bunch of shit. And then, eventually, like, I saw, like, yukata on Amazon, which are, like, kimonos, but for men during the summer. And they were reasonably priced, but, like, in the sizing thing, it just said the size.
Yeah.
And so, I'm like, okay.
You should do a sexy costume.
This is probably made for Asian men. So it's going to be about what I was when I was 12. So, and on the, like, there was like a little description. It says, in very broken English, if you need change size.
Does it say it like that too?
Like
in the accent?
Call after order. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to order this and then say, hey.
You got about triple the size.
Yeah, can you make it for a fat dude
I'll pay
who's
more.
about 6 feet tall?
You should
They'd be like, oh,
do a sexy costume with me and just be a sumo.
No.
No, it's...
I'm not going to play off of the fact that I'm fat.
No, it's just so you can go all around not wearing a shirt. Imagine how easy it will be to go bathroom.
I was thinking about, like if I wanted to do a character, what character would I consider that's cool, who is also fat, so I don't look like an idiot?
Oh, you know who could work? And you might be thinking this already. You have Dayton be, you be Smog and have Dayton be Ornstein.
That'd be cool as shit, except very expensive. However, that's not at all what I thought you were going to say.
Smog would be cheap.
I thought you were going to say Bo Rai Cho.
No.
I don't know why. That just popped into my head.
I think Smog would be cheap because you just have to buy that cheap gold body spray. Fucking Ornstein would be expensive because he's got like full armor and stuff.
Yeah, he's got,
Smog would be cheap though. Just carry around a hammer and be sprayed gold and no one will know who you are.
Just wear like booty shorts that are also gold.
Yeah. No one would know who that is though. That reference would fall on so many people. They'd be like, what are you?
I'd have to explain it. I'd be like, I'm Smog from fucking Dark Souls 1.
I'm Smog and they're like, that's a dragon.
It's pronounced Smough. And I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Jesse.
And then somebody else, it's Smoff.
He's in Dark Souls 2, right? Get out of the house! I was thinking of starting a series with Dallas if he brings up his YouTube channel again so I can get some more. Because I want to do more collab stuff to help bring the channel out. And I was thinking of doing games that I like more that you don't like example, ukulele, because Dallas wanted to play that.
Okay.
And I choose his tonics for each level, so I'll change his tonics each time so he gets to play it. I think that'd be a cool way to play it.
I think it'd be cool.
But I was thinking of doing and I don't know, I have to talk to Dallas about it more because it's more just me thinking. But it'd be called the Pro Zone or something like that. And we only do really hard stuff because we always play things on easy. Granted, you're not doing that on Astral Chain, but that's because it's the easy mode's too easy. Well, and I'm not talking about the Unchained mode, which apparently is just a movie. I don't know. I've never checked it out.
Yeah.
But the easy mode's too easy, and I'm like, we gotta at least play it on a normal difficulty for that. I don't think you'll have troubles, and if you do, I think it'd only be on the last boss, and I can always go grind your stuff for you if you need to get like a little bit more XP and stuff, because I like playing the game. Which also, when we do beat Astral Chain, we're not going to fully complete it, but I will stream the full completion of it. So
full completion.
So there's like, after you beat the game, there's like more game that's longer than the whole game combined, but they're not as story-driven missions. It's like, go to this area, kill a bunch of monsters, and they're very difficult. And you can get the cool Raven armor, which you haven't seen yet, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's fucking cool looking.
Okay.
And after you beat them all, a secret mission comes out, which is the secret actual last boss, and there's some more story there.
Oh, okay.
And I won't probably make stream archives of it all, but I will stream archive that last bit so you guys can check it out, and I'll post it in the Astral Chain stuff. But the game essentially ends fine. Like when you play the game through the ending and you go to the like last little bit when you go into chapter 12, because I think there's 11 chapters, and then there's chapter 12, which is called something else. And that, when you start that chapter, it kind of clears up what happened and what everything that's going on now. And so you do get all the conclusion you need from just beating the game that way.
Cool.
But there's apparently more. It's more like but that's more like a you know when you stay after the credits and like Thanos came in at the end of the Avengers, he's like, oh, Death herself. Do you remember the end of Avengers? The after scene credit scene? When they first showed Thanos ever?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of going to be something like that.
Okay.
And they did that for that way, so if Astral Chain didn't do good, and they weren't going to make a sequel, then they would be safe. But then they put that in there just as a little teaser, because it's like, a lot of people won't even see this, but people who are big fans will be like, oh, that sucks, we'll never get that, but at least we had a conclusive ending.
Right.
But they got enough money to make all three, so.
Huh.
I think they're using the same engine, too, which saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what they do. I hope they add new stuff, because you kind of have to with the beat-em-up franchises. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah.
Nifty.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for something sexy. Be sexy, James Sutherland. I'm James, but without a shirt. Jesse, you don't got a lot going on in the chest area. You should... The belly... I could be, Link from Breath of the Wild when he's dressed up as a Gerudo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Because my most ungirly features about me are my chest and my face, and that costume covers both those up.
True. Also, it's just a dope costume.
Yeah. I think it might be too late to get that costume.
Maybe.
It's next weekend. Also, you have to make sure you can get that off still.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause...
Also, the same day, Tommy's parents are having a party at their house.
Yeah.
And they're ordering a fucking keg.
So we're going to Tommy's now.
So we're... yeah. Well, at the very least, I'll be pre-drinking there, and then I'll find my way to your house.
Well, we're going to Dayton's.
Right. Why?
Because I don't want to have it here. Because everybody's, like, about stuff, having parties here and stuff, and it's just easier to have it at Dayton's.
I guess. It's... I don't know.
Kurt said he doesn't want parties at the house, and I'm going to respect
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's fine. If he said no, then
Yes. I didn't ask him, but he said at the beginning he doesn't want parties at the house, so... Because he's fond of fire parties, because it's not in the house, I guess. I don't know. Either way, we'll just do it at Dayton's. It's not a lot of people. There's like 10 people or so. It's like 8 confirmed and 3 maybes, but Colin and Emily said they were coming, so that's when I was like, okay, we gotta have the party now.
Mm-hmm.
That means they got a babysitter. So I was like, we gotta do it now. So that was my plan. Isaac said maybe, but he always says maybe and then doesn't come.
Yeah.
We know Isaac. He's not watching this. It'd be cool if Isaac came, but I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Isaac in like 3 years. Because he never visits. Even though we live in the same town.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
Two-way street.
Sexy Link. I'm busy making videos. He can come over and make videos with me.
All right.
Not everyone wants to make videos, Jesse. True. It's true.
Yeah, I'll probably still have to think about it. Hopefully it's not something I have to order because, yeah, again, it's only like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Even Halloween's only like 2 weeks, so. I might maybe I'll go look tonight and just ask Natasha to use it and then pay her back Wednesday or whenever. Because again, all my credit cards also now expired. So and they haven't sent the new one in the mail. So I have no money right now. Well, I have money, but I can't use any of it.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to a bank, which I was supposed to do today, but I couldn't. Anyways,
Shame.
we can move on to our first question.
Huh.
I got 2 today for you guys. Actually, I'm going to tell the first one because it's a story. I won't even make it a question because you don't really... Do you have any idea for a game you want to design? Because if not...
I've
I'll tell you
talked about it 1,000 times with Tommy, but not really.
Okay, so this isn't really... This is a game I came up with when I was going through confirmation. Do you know what confirmation is?
Like a church thing?
Yeah, it's when you become confirmed. And I did it because I got a GameCube out of it. I passed it. You guys might not know this about me, but I got a
It's like your bar mitzvah for Catholics.
Yeah. Growing up, you get a... Like, they throw you in a chair and dunk you in water or whatever the fuck. They give us a GameCube.
Okay.
That wasn't... It was my Oma gave me like $300 and I bought a GameCube. Special Zelda Edition one.
Nice.
It was fucking cool. I was so happy with the GameCube. And then all my friends... I was the only one out of all my friends, not including Dallas, because Dallas had it all. But that was before I even knew Dallas, actually. Because I didn't know Dallas until like grade 9-ish. And the first time I met him, I whipped him with a cloth. And then he told on me, and I hated him. That was literally my first experience with Dallas. I was like playing around. Because he was my brother's friend at first, which is almost always how my friends like that. Colton was my brother's friend first, too. And then they're like, oh. And they become friends with me for some reason. But the first experience, Dallas, I was like washing dishes, and Dallas was like sitting on the stairs or something, and I just like, my cloth. And he's like, ow! Ah! I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect this reaction to come out of him. And he's like, Mr. and Mrs. Kerber, Jesse just whipped me with a cloth. Like, Jesse, what the hell? Like, I thought it was funny. Anyways, So when I was while doing confirmation, I did not pay attention at all and would just draw up maps for this game I was making.
Okay.
Which also changed how the combat worked a lot because it would honestly change the more I played different games. But it started out as a Nintendo. It was kind of like Smash Bros, but it was an JRPG, and eventually the combats changed, and it had literally everything. Like I made a Pokemon world, and in the Pokemon world, the combat changed where you had to use Pokemons because the gods of that world wouldn't let you. And the whole point of the game, because at the very beginning of the game, Ganondorf and Bowser team up, and they use the stars to get the Triforce, which was hidden in the Mushroom Kingdom. And but Zelda, as a last-ditch effort, destroys the Triforce, and it shatters amongst all the worlds. And then the god of the Mushroom Kingdom throws away all the stars from them. And but with the last little bit of the Triforce, they made a wish, but it wasn't fully complete, and they fused into Gausendorf. Was it Bowsendorf? Probably Bowsendorf. That sounds sense, yeah, that sounds better. And they fuck up Link and Mario at the same time and throw them off the chute, and they lose all their powers. And you only start off Link and Mario, and you have to go and collect all the. So you have to collect stars to get enough. So it's kind of like Banjo-Kazooie, where you have to collect stars to get stuff. Mm. So it was like the open world part of it was like Banjo-Kazooie, and then it had where you go and collect stars and other stuff to get other stuff, and then you'd have to go and beat the worlds to get each Triforce, and then you could go into a ship, and you unlock new ships too. That was a big thing. And the best ship you could get was the Gray Fox, which from Star Fox. Mm. You start out with some shitty fucking star thing to start out with. I think Kirby's star, because Kirby you got pretty early in the game too, I believe. Also, I don't believe I gave Kirby a world because I never played a Kirby game at the time. Huh. And then eventually I started putting Bible stuff in when we got to Book of Revelations, because I put in the Horsemen of the Apocalypse and stuff, because that's cool. And they cut down the Gray Fox and break it in half and shit, and then eventually you got it was called the Forsaken Gray Fox, and it was black and had a scar across it and shit, and was fucking badass looking. I wish I still had that book. I'm sure it would look way stupider, but I had the Mushroom Kingdom world, which is the first world, was fucking huge. It was a 50-page book of just all the dungeons and where you got each star and stuff. Huh. And how enemies worked was so if Banjo-Kazooie, say you run into an enemy, you'd run into him and then we become a JRPG, which now doesn't make as much sense for a combat style. But there was you would also want to come back to worlds I remember when I played Ocarina of Time, there's a hole somewhere, and you could do certain things with certain weapons. So to get one character's best weapon, you'd have to sacrifice a few other characters' weapons. You can sacrifice the Master Sword to give Samus the Master Beam Sword, which is a better sword for Samus, but then Link, and it's also better than the Master Sword, but then Link has to use the Giant's Knife instead. Right. Which is good, but it's not as good against certain types of enemies. So if you have the Master Sword for the 4 Horsemen, it's way better. And Samus isn't meant to be a sword user, but she can use beam swords, kind of idea. So you have all these different kinds of builds and talent trees and shit. That's also, I think, when WoW was coming out. I recently played in that, and I was like, oh, I fucking love... No, Diablo 2 is what got me into the talent trees. Not WoWs. But, yeah, so I had, this huge, super complex idea and this fucking awesome boss fights and tons of secret boss fights. And then it also had a Pokemon game in it where you have to, collect badges, because the Triforce piece in the Pokemon world is literally in the stadium room. Mm. And then it goes from a Pokemon fight to, an actual fucking fight after, because, you beat Bowsendorf's champion to go get it. Okay. And then they just fucking break through the room fuck it, we'll just take it then. We're gonna fall. Why are we even following these rules? Kind of idea. Yeah. But yeah, I liked it. It was an interesting idea. And also the Star Fox parts weren't JRPGs. That was important. They were more like Star Fox. Right. Games would randomly break into other games to fix the combat.
So it's a good version of Kingdom Hearts without the fucking Disney.
Yeah. And also with just Nintendo characters. Yeah. There was no Final Fantasy stuff, actually. I didn't put any Final Fantasy stuff in because I was like, that's too many universes. Yeah. I controlled myself. It might have 1 or 2 unique characters, but in the way Mario RPG had unique characters. Right. They still fit the universe. They weren't weird anime characters. Yeah. I'm trying to think of all the worlds. There's definitely a Metroid world, which doesn't make sense, but there was. And obviously all the bad guys that helped them were there was this Phantom Ganon. There was Ridley. There was the Bowser's kids and shit. Right. They were all there. They had Wolf. All the warriors. What? Wolf, yeah, Wolf was in there. Andros. I think Wolf actually... So yes, Wolf was that character that you could get on your team. So he was a bad guy, but you can convert him over because he's like, you know what, this is probably for the better kind of... Yeah. But you have to pay him initially because he's a mercenary.
Yeah.
So you have to choose if you want to actually pay him, and he has like a contract, and if you stop paying the contract, he'll go away, but you can always rehire him after you've hired him once. And he's better than Fox, but he's like, you know, it's up to you.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea for a game.
Yeah.
Nintendo, if you're listening. I would actually not care if they took that idea and made a game and didn't even give me any credit. I'd just be like, you know what? I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
They made my cool game. But they wouldn't know how Bowsendorf looks. Idiots. They probably would physically design a better Bowsendorf than I could even think of. So, did you ever see the last boss in Mario Rabbids?
No.
Not DLC because I never played the DLC. He's fucking badass looking. It's like Bowser fused with a phoenix.
Huh.
It's fucking... I'll see if I can look it up quick. This is a lot of looking up this episode.
Oh yeah, I also, while you're looking that up, what was the name of the final boss of Skyward Sword?
Demise. He doesn't look like Link. I don't know why I said that, but he has like a master sword that's corrupted, and he straight up is the old champion of the goddess, and I think that would be a cool game.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's just Ganondorf.
Yeah, but like look at the sword. It's literally a corrupted master sword, which is fucking cool. Like they need to make the game before Skyward Sword.
And he was inside that penguin?
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck? Bowser, Mario.
Oh, they did like a... This is what Demise would look like in Smash Bros.
Oh, that'd be cool, actually. He won't be in, but that would be cool. Can I get a full picture of him? Because this doesn't do him justice.
Yeah, I fucking dig that. I don't like
yeah,
his big fucking nose, but... Oh, weird.
It's a cool boss fight, too. That game is actually, for a game for little kids, well, designed for little kids, not for little kids. That's one of the hardest tactical RPGs I've ever played. Like, it's... I don't know who that is.
It's the kid from Demon Slayer.
You know I don't watch...
Sakimi-chan, though.
I only know the boarhead guy, because Jessica Nigri cosplays him.
Yeah.
Is he a main character?
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, so then no. He's not a main character if he's not...
Well, I'm sure it's like a... I'm only on the second episode.
I said the main character, though?
No. Why the fuck would he be the main character?
He's cool,
he doesn't look
hair.
like a main character.
He does when he doesn't have the helmet on.
I've never seen him without that.
Oh, he has like black hair, blue highlights. And it's like the emo kind of haircut.
But still, they wouldn't have a main character with a boar's head.
Should. Maybe don't be a
He
bitch.
has to be, like, relatable.
Yeah, boarhead people. Where's my anime for my boarhead people, Dylan? We're talking about Demon Slayer. Jessica Nigri did a cosplay. Jesse put it up. It's Jessica Nigri. I gave credit. Go, everybody follow her on Twitter, and she does.
You can put her Twitter in the description.
Yeah. Jessica Nigri.
Everyone fucking knows who she is, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's like not anybody watching this knows who her is, but I'm sure I have family who's like, I've never heard of a Jessica Nigri, and then
you're in for a treat, family.
Yeah, especially Papa.
Yeah.
Did you see her Surfetched cosplay?
No.
She does Surfetch where she's fully armored, and then if you retweeted it enough, she did a looter version where the armor's all off in Jessica Nigri style.
Yeah.
I like that she's doing. Like, I didn't used to like her, but then like now that I know her and like stuff, she's a lot funnier. Especially that she does so many meme stuff.
Well, I think the first thing I ever saw her do was Teemo from League of Legends.
Mine was I can't even fucking remember I've seen her first Pikachu cosplay that made her famous.
Yeah. That was. I wonder if it was before or after. I don't know.
The Teemo was after.
But, like, you know, I first saw her and I'm like, wow, she's fucking hot, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, but, like, the more I see her stuff, the more I see she just is funny.
Yeah.
And so when I see her stuff, all I think of is that she's funny, and I don't see her as, like, a lewd poster, I guess.
I also just think of that as like any woman, where it's like, oh, that's just their job and stuff. As how I think of it more.
Yeah.
I don't think of the person as that. Like, so I don't think of them as like some. They're just people. Yeah. They're just doing their work, you know, and that's fine. You can't think less of people that do lewd work, just like you wouldn't want people to think less of you for making.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's how a lot of people, like, oh, that's just some whore.
Yeah.
Some whore and some whore clothes. The duck doesn't have a bikini on. Why do you have a bikini on? Anyways, she also started posting on her Instagram like how much work she actually does. She does a lot of work. I always figure cosplayers just buy stuff, which I know isn't true. Because
like I do see a lot of like, you know, the Odegaran set from Monster Hunter World, like the red one that's kind of like maybe didn't.
Oh yes, the one you wore that changes your hairstyle. Yeah.
I saw somebody do a cosplay of that, and they did like it took them fucking months, but like step by step of making like every vambrace, every piece of material, and painting it and all that shit, and it was just it looked so fucking good at the end. But like
the craziest ones in my mind are like the Samus ones.
Samus would be wild too, yeah.
Like there are ones that are just cheap, or they do Zero Suit, which is nothing.
Yeah, no, that's a bodysuit.
Let's just both be Zero Suit Samus, both of us. I think it'd be funny. Just wearing like these tight suits and then have like blonde hair, ponytails.
I don't want to traumatize people.
You're wearing a tight suit, it's fine. If I can get away with you're far cuter than me, Dylan. If I can get around wearing skinny...
Fat people in bodysuits are far harder to look at than skinny people in bodysuits.
It's true. But they still have to look at the bulge.
Nobody gives a fuck about your bulge.
The pumpkin did. The Halloween pumpkin. There's a lot of people at Cash Counter like, just see Jesse's dick right now. It's like, Misty like,
don't bring attention to it.
Stop looking. That's all Misty would say. It's just like, just don't look at it. Mom?
Anyways, where were we at?
I keep going off subject. We're talking about the game, which be a cool game. I also like JRPGs. They're just, I figured out why I like JRPGs now, too. I have a problem with beating games within a few days. Not JRPGs. JRPGs are always very long games.
Yeah, come to think about it, I don't think I've ever beaten a JRPG.
I never beat Persona 5, but that was more of a PS4 problem. But like JRPGs are a lot. They're so story driven and stuff. It's like actually reading a book where you have to actually work at it. Unless it's a boring book. I actually want to try Dragon Quest 11 because Donkey did the Dunk View.
Dave said it's pretty good.
Well, that's Davey. Davey likes a lot of games. But the reason Donkey's video, because Donkey doesn't really give it a lot of stuff, but he gave it a 3 out of 5 on a JRPG. And Donkey hates JRPGs.
True.
He hated Octopath Traveler, and I love that game. So I know for a fact that if he liked Dragon Quest 11, I'll like. And even like the things that he hated about it was like, oh, I didn't kill many enemies, so that it was lower level, or it was too low of a level.
That's like, one of my biggest problems in JRPGs.
Well, especially the ones where it's not random encounters. Because if I ever encounter an enemy, I'll always kill it. Chrono Trigger would be a cool game to play too.
My first time playing...
We should do Chrono Trigger if that ever comes on Switch.
I did enjoy Chrono Trigger.
You beat it?
I didn't beat it, but I played it. Again, never beaten a JRPG.
You
Final Fantasy X,
yeah,
I did never beat because...
it's long too.
I was so impatient that I would just flee because like
you
get to the parts where like you just have to walk a long strip of road and every 2 steps there's a fucking monster. I'm like flee, and then I get to a boss and it's way too fucking hard. And there's this part where you're on an airship and there's a big sky dragon.
Yeah.
But there is nowhere on that ship that you can fight enemies, so you can't get better. So I was fucked.
Oh, that happens. That's why I like fighting enemies. You could probably still beat it.
Well,
because
it was
people
on my PS2 game, which is
that's
done.
That's why a lot of people always, you know how like say they have the move slots with survival horror games, where you save a slot every.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to do that with RPGs too, but I never fucking do it because I'm like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know how to play the game. Do you do it with Let's Plays more for? You're supposed to do it for Let's Plays more for video reasons, like, oh fuck, this whole file's corrupted.
Yeah, I didn't record any of the game audio.
Yeah. Well, we haven't done that with Silent Hill yet, so.
No.
Well, and even then, honestly, even if we could go back in Blair Witch, I don't want to.
I don't want to either.
It's not that fun, guys.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it to anyone.
It got better, but the last part's so dragged on.
It got better. The last part's the best part, but it goes on too long and makes the best part the worst part.
Yeah.
Also, our ending was better than the ending they gave us. So the one me and you thought, the ending we thought was happening, which still could have happened, was better than the ending that actually happened.
Yeah.
But like we said, it could have actually happened. We don't know. But we had a good ending, and it was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pro Jared said the exact same thing, except he liked the beginning of the game, apparently. I don't get why anyone would like the beginning.
Literally nothing happens. You're just walking through the forest.
Yeah. And your dog bugs out, and they hide the things you need to find. Hey, find this fuse. Haha, I moved it.
Oh my god.
Fucking stupid assholes. But yeah, don't like Blair Witch. Do not recommend. Yeah, I think I want to go look up and see if there's a sexy Link costume.
Do it.
And
that'd be cool as shit. What was your second question?
Oh, I was thinking of something else before that. Like, in my head, whilst talking about the other thing, I came up with something else.
Oh.
And then I fucking forgot it. Oh, Ukulele's on Game Pass. That wasn't going to talk about, but
right.
I'm going to try that too. That's a game Donkey doesn't like, though. And that's why I don't think it'll be... I haven't played it past, like, the first world. But that's just because it was fucking stupid to control and it was making me mad. Which I'm hoping is different now. But he hates that game.
Yeah.
And he loves Banjo-Kazooie. And a lot of people that say good things about it that love Banjo-Kazooie seem like they're just, like, over the top, just, I don't care what people say, it's good kind of idea.
Yeah.
And they're not really looking at it. Like, they're like, Grant Kirkhope made the music, so it's amazing. It's like, yeah, but... Like, I like music. You know me. I'm a person that loves all that stuff. But if the game plays bad, the game plays bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make it a good game. It accents a good game.
Yeah. Also, I heard they don't do the... It might not be like that, but the atmospheric music where, like, if you're underwater, the music changes and stuff, which is huge in Banjo-Kazooie. They do it in Ukulele Impossible Air.
Right.
But, yeah, I'm not sure if it's in the first one. We'll find out. I'm going to play it myself. We're not going to do it on the channel. But if I did anything on the channel, it would probably just be Banjo-Kazooie because it would be fun. Me and Dylan could just fucking talk about stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking we should try doing another JRPG or something on the channel because Pokemon's really good. But
if there's something I see that like...
But I wouldn't want to play a new JRPG because I'd rather play something we've played and know the story of, or something stupid where the story doesn't matter, like Pokemon again.
I don't know. We'll see.
Are you getting Pokemon Sword or Shield?
Yeah.
Which one are you getting?
Probably Sword.
Oh, I want Sword. You should get Shield.
Who gives a shit? We're not gonna...
They have exclusives. The Ponyta.
I don't care about exclusives.
You don't want
I'm not gonna catch every Pokemon.
Yeah, but do you want the... No, but I want the Rainbow Ponyta and the Surfetched. Have you seen the Rainbow Ponyta?
I've seen it.
It's cute.
Then get that one.
But I also want Surfetched.
Why?
Because
Are you gonna use them?
I might. I actually don't
doubt
know.
it.
I'm gonna use exclusive... I'm gonna only use Pokemon I can play for my first playthrough. But if you can trade me a Pokemon...
I guarantee I will only use one of the starters.
Not when we play the Nuzlocke version.
Super level boosted. I hate Nuzlocks.
You're just mad because Snorlax died.
Well, they're just so... I'm not the kind of person who handicaps myself just for funs. Like...
Yeah, I made a good video, though. I made a good series.
Yeah.
We had all... And it does... You have to admit, it does make your characters have more personality. Like... Big Vag B, the Kyle the rapist. Like you gave him personalities and I went along with it, Jesse.
Yeah.
I got more connected to the Pokemon. You, the soulless monster you are.
Yeah, I'm a hard taskmaster. I fucking
killed all your Pokemon.
I whip that bitch until he's stronger than any god could hope to be. And then I just wreck house.
Except when we went to Koga. And you killed all of them.
Yeah, because I didn't whip them into shape enough.
It's true.
Because I had to whip all of them equally into shape, which was a waste of my goddamn time.
To be fair, we went there a little bit underleveled. We should have went a few more levels.
I'm also a very impatient gamer, so if I can't do things quickly, then I'll stop playing.
Yeah, which is why you probably never beat a JRPG.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger, you don't need to do that.
Well, if you count Pokemon as a JRPG.
It technically is still JRPG.
Then I've beat every Pokemon.
Yes.
Except for any of the Black and Whites.
I played Black
never beat
2 or White
X
2.
or Y, and I never beat the Alola one.
I beat the Alola one, but I didn't do any of the extra content.
Uh-huh.
Because they made it super hard to get my Mega Stone for Charizard, and I was like, fuck this.
It just got too complicated. I hate all that shit. I just want cool Pokemon who I can fight regular-ass vanilla bullshit.
Okay, so this is the only reason. So to get the Mega Charizard Stone, you can get everyone else is easy. Mega Charizard, Mega Blastoise, and Mega Venusaur. You know the fucking battle tree? You have to play it with double... It doesn't matter which mode, but you have to get to the end. And there's a chance you will fight Red. If you fight Red, you have a chance of getting one of the 3 stones.
That's fucking stupid.
Right?
I hate chance in games.
Because it's so stupid. It's like, just let me buy it like every other Mega Stone.
Right. Like, do you have to just keep doing it?
Yeah, and it's not easy to do.
Again?
Because it's using ranked rules. So you can't switch Pokemon out.
Yeah.
You can only choose 3 Pokemon, or 4 Pokemon, because I did doubles, because doubles is just easier strategically.
Yeah.
So you have to choose 4 Pokemon, and it's like, So if I accidentally chose one of the wrong Pokemon, I'm fucked right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And also my Charizard's useless now, even though he's like fully EV trained and stuff.
Can you
because
over level?
No, it brings you down to level 50. So you're like literally fucked. So and it's like everybody's probably like, Jesse, just use a different Pokemon. Don't use your Charizard. And it's like that's not the point. I should be able to play the way I want to play, and I can't because they've literally neutered my Charizard by hiding his Mega Stone. Because that's what makes Charizard good is the Mega Stone. And I took it away. Also, since I play Charizard, I have to double chance of not getting because I want the one Mega Stone, not the other one. So I might get the wrong fucking Mega Stone. It was stupid. I got mad. I didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
But the new thing they brought in Dynamaxing will make every Pokemon useful ever throughout the whole game. Apparently, that's what they say.
I don't understand that. It just makes them fucking big.
No, that's just regular Dynamaxing. There's a other Dynamaxing called Mega Dynamaxing that changes how they look and shit, like Mega Evolving.
Okay.
And they've done it to every Pokemon in the game, and that's why not every Pokemon is in the game. Like that's why they don't have the full list because they have to do that with every single Pokemon. Also, they lost all of the stuff they did from Let's Go Eevee and stuff too. So all that data was lost. So they have to reconstruct a bunch of them.
Oh.
And that's why everyone's like, well, they just did the same animations as before. It's like, yeah, they have to fucking... I don't understand. Like, the Pokemon community is also really fucking shitty for that.
Yeah.
Like, they get so mad about stuff. It's like, just don't buy the game then, dude.
Oh, and that shit about, like, accusing that one Game Freak developer for, like, sexual harassment.
I never even heard
or,
about that.
like, raping people.
I never even heard about that.
Really?
No.
Yeah, there was a big thing, like, once
Oof! I did not know we were recording this long. Finish your story and then we'll do the last question.
Yeah. So when it came out that they weren't going to have all of the Pokemon from every fucking game, people are pissed, and people just like kept accusing this one developer for like a lot of like ridiculous shit that had absolutely no basis. There was no proof on anything, but people were just attacking this guy for like. I didn't look too into it because I don't actually give a shit.
I looked a lot into the Pokemon stuff and I'd never seen this. So they must have just been like, fuck it, this is all fake, and police made them take it down and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, last question. A spooky question. If any monster came through that door from any horror flick, what would you least like to see? And I know, like, any monster could come through that door and we'd be scared. Like, even if Chucky came in, we'd be scared. Even though I'm pretty sure...
if Mike came in that door with a knife, I would be scared.
Yeah, even though I'm pretty sure we're full in our power to stop Chucky or even Mike. We have, like, a TV there and shit. We could...
Yeah, we could throw shit, I guess.
We have heavy stuff.
The mic.
The skull.
I mean, it's expensive, but...
The skull?
The mic.
The skull's expensive, too.
No.
It's like $5. The birthday hats?
But that's tough, because, like...
I'd rather Chucky than Mike come through the door with a knife.
Right. But we're saying, what would you least want?
Well, I'm talking about Chucky right now. If Chucky came through here, my plan would be, Dylan. And you'd be like, what? And then I'd fucking punch you in the face 3 times to get out of here.
He's guarding the door.
No, he'd be busy stabbing you.
No, I'm already incapacitated.
Yeah, so he's going to get you.
No, so he's going to get you, so 2-for-1 special.
Anyways, which one?
I don't know, because, like, a lot of the things I find scary are things that, like, there's just nothing I can do about it, right? So, like...
Like government loan came through the door.
No, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, have you seen It Follows?
Yeah.
When Tony Hawk comes through the fucking door? That would be scary.
The thing about It Follows is I could just beat up everything, so I'm not too scared about that.
No, because when it's stronger than you.
No.
Yeah.
I could throw a toaster at him.
No.
Yeah.
You tried that.
I literally have a toaster right here. See?
It's immune to bullets. It's immune to any form of damage.
Yeah, but it does have sex with you, so you got that going.
Yeah, but then you just die.
Yeah.
Then you have to fuck your mom.
I'd ask it to change. I'd be like, hey, I'll let you get me if you turn into someone hot. And then we'd be fine.
And then it would turn into me.
No.
That's how it works.
No.
It turns into somebody you trust, like a brother.
No, I said turn into
and
a girl.
It fucks you.
No.
Yep.
I would say, okay, I'd trust somebody real hot. Like, oh, I really trust Jessica Nigri right now. Also, I thought it can't, like...
That's not the scariest thing.
Yeah.
But, like...
Well, and that's just, like...
Honestly,
I think one of the worst things that could break through the door... Like, I know I don't like gray aliens, but I feel like The thing that are scary about gray aliens is they come while you're sleeping at night incapacitated.
Right.
And
There's nothing you can do about it.
So that's not something like right now. If a gray alien came in here, I'm pretty confident me and you could beat the shit out of it.
If they have like laser weapons, that's not suddenly not our problem.
Yes, like laser weapons is like then those little stupid aliens from Mars attack are scary, and I'm not like I think a xenomorph would be fucking like we're done. There's nothing we could do in that situation. Like even if we had weapons to hurt it, there's a like 90% chance we have acid on us and we're done. Like although the movies are inconsistent about the acid blood, sometimes it's way stronger than other times. But any of the times you never want it on you.
Either way, its tail spears right through my fucking.
Well,
chest.
and they're fast.
Yeah.
Like even if we somehow got out the door, it would still catch up to us.
Yeah, but in this scenario, we're assuming that it busts through the door.
Yeah.
So.
Like the It Clown, I'm not scared of because little children beat it up.
Right. Well, you beat it through your force of will.
Yeah.
And my will is pretty weak, I'll give you that. But, like...
But mine's strong enough for you.
Yeah. You could probably, yeah.
I have a lot of friends named Will, so I'm not worried.
You have to think, what is worse? Something that will immediately kill you, like, bing, bust through the door, we're already dead, or something that will take its time?
I'm more just scared. Like, what would just scare me the most to break through the door?
Yeah.
Not... And like
sheer terror.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, survivability.
Yeah. And if a xenomorph just... right there, we'd both be shitting our pants.
Absolutely.
But that could be said about a lot of things. Like, if fucking Leatherface kicked down the door with a chainsaw, that would also be very frightening. Yes. Did you never said you've seen... That's the only movie I want you to watch.
No, I will not watch it.
It's not that scary.
I don't care.
Blair Witch was scarier than Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I don't care.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is more...
realistic, and therefore I'm not watching it.
Well, and it's... what's the word I'm looking for?
Americans are fucked.
The thing that's scary about it is... It's unaging? What's the word I'm looking for here?
Unnerving?
Unnerving. It's an unnerving movie. When you watch it, you feel uncomfortable. Granted, I still fucked a girl while watching it, so... Well, we didn't fuck, but we made
what were we watching? It was like a Dawn of the Dead remake.
The one in the mall?
No, I think that's either Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead. But it was like a more recent one. Like it was 2012, I think, and I think it was just called...
Get to the point of the story.
Anyways, it's garbage, and I fingered a girl to it.
Yeah, that's what I did to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, although that movie is good.
Yeah.
It is a good movie, despite if you want to watch it or not. It's creepy, though. It's a creepy movie. And, like, the way they did the camera angling, it doesn't feel old. Like, you know, a lot of those old 70s movies just, like, look old and stuff. This looks just more realistic, because it's like, it feels like they're really there and they're actually filming this. Yeah. And that makes it a little bit more unnerving, too. Like Silent Hill. Silent Hill isn't scary, it's unnerving. Yeah. Not so much when me and you were being goofballs and shit, but, like, we've definitely had parts in the game where we got scared. Mm-hmm. Not, like... It's hard for me, because it's, like, I've never actually been scared. Like, I have been scared, that's not true. But, like, not from most things. Like, the only things that really scared me was, like, when I watched The Fourth Kind the first time. I was really fucking scared. Like, actually, like, couldn't sleep.
That's so strange to me.
Well, that's just my fear, Dylan. Yeah. It's like
my biggest scares are visual, like immediately like grotesque scary. Like
you wouldn't watch it. You should watch The Thing. Have you seen The Thing?
That's not scary.
No, but it's grotesque.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not talking like Terrifier, that clown.
Oh yeah.
Like visually,
that movie's unsettling.
One of the scariest fucking things.
That is an unsettling movie.
I'm not gonna watch it with you. I'll be honest. I'm just not gonna.
It's not. That's what I think is weird. I always face my fears. I want to... Things that scare me, I want to watch and look at. Like, I used to be scared of moths. Now I'm not, because I just kill them.
Yeah, but if they fucking fly
I go like this and kill it.
Be like, yeah.
No, ask Michael. Every single time. Sometimes I do this, but then I go and kill it immediately. Like, I don't fuck... I'm like, you're a little tiny moth.
Okay, sure. I'm not gonna... What's a fucking moth gonna do to me? But it's... flying right at me, that's scary. It's not the moth itself.
Well, that's any bug, honestly.
Like, what is he going to fuck me?
But that's not the thing. See, that's not you being scared, that's a startle. Yeah. Startling and scared are two different things.
Sure.
That's why I don't consider jump scares scary. It's not scary, it startles you. And that's like, oh, okay.
If it's scary jump scare.
That's why Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in my opinion, is a good horror movie, because it probably does have jump scares, but that's like you are scared to watch it because it's so scary.
Right.
And that's what makes a good scary movie, is like, you just literally made a movie so scary that people won't watch it even. That's scary. Where, oh, you made me jump scare. That's not scary. You just fucking use a cheap trick of music and sound.
Yeah.
And that's why I do that ear cover thing. If you're a person that's watched a horror movie with me, I do this thing where I cover my ears when I expect a jump scare, because I hate jump scaring.
I usually look off so that I can see motion through my peripherals, but like, you know.
It's always the jump scare. Like, literally, it's the sound that always makes me jump scare. Because something will come out and it's like, got you. And then they do a fucking red raven or something. And
red herring.
A red bass at me. And I'm like, oh, God, you got me still, fuckers. We also watched, we should probably end this, honestly. It's been an hour. This is like our longest podcast on accident, because we got talking about a bunch of shit. I actually thought it was too short, and then I looked over and I was like, oh, fuck.
What are we at?
It's like an hour and a half.
Huh.
It's like our longest podcast by far. Like, even that one that was like an hour and 20 minutes wasn't as long, because it's 10 minutes short.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks everybody for coming to the podcast. Next week I'll make Dylan watch something actually scary.
We'll see.
We'll get him drunk.
We'll see if Jacob's Ladder is on the...
Yeah, we'll 100% watch Jacob's Ladder first.
Cool.
I don't know if that movie will unsettle you either. We'll see.
We didn't talk about last week's horror movie.
Because we stopped doing that, remember? That was just for fun.
Oh, okay.
The Amityville. I was literally going to bring it up, but I'm like, we'll leave it. We didn't talk about it.
It was nothing special. Bella Thorne has a great butt. I'll leave it at that.
Spooktacular butt.
Yeah, spooktacular.
Bye! Ooh! Just shove my dick inside the mic. No, it's like I'm fucking the audience.
Just like the audience fucks us.
Like, they don't watch our shit.
Yeah.
The funny YouTube guys send me things. Think us funny, dude.